Are you spending too much of your time working on presentations? Perhaps you run webinars or some sort of presentations for your organization or your business, and you find yourself being strapped to the computer, working on designs and PowerPoint and Google Slides, and these can be very difficult tools to use. I want to show you a way that you can pretty much eliminate all of these clunky tools and even eliminate the need to hire somebody to design your presentations for you. In this video, we're going to be exploring a brand new AI app that I'm so excited about, which helps you to create beautiful presentations without all of the effort. You can create beautiful slides in minutes and it handles everything for you. But I have to warn you, this is the first time I'm using this app and I'm recording real time as I'm using it just to show you how easy it is to use. I mean, I'm yet to use it, but we're going to see exactly how to use it, and together we are going to create a presentation. So let's dive in. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get the link in the card to the top or in the descriptions. When you get into that link, you're going to sign up and they're going to ask you a bunch of questions. So I'm actually midway answering my questions. So here we are. So it says, how do you plan to use Gamma? I don't mind what you put in here. For now, I'm just going to put for personal use, and I'm going to click on continue. And it's going to ask me, what kind of work do you do? For the purpose of this, it doesn't matter because you can use the app anyway. So I'm going to select consultant and I'm going to keep going forward. It says, what do you plan to do with Gamma? I'm going to select everything here except for the last one, which is not yet sure. I'm going to click on continue. How did you hear about us? Select whichever one you want to select there. You can select that one and go in. And then, of course, you can choose to opt in. For now, I'm going to say not now because I want to move forward. Okay, brilliant. So we are here. When you come into this screen, you have a number of things that you can do. You can paste text in. So it says create from notes, an outline, or existing content. So what that means is that if you have a presentation that you've already written, as I used to do, and I still do, to be fair, I write my presentations on Google Sheets for my team, and then they take it line by line, which signifies slide by slide, and then they create it in Canva for me. So if you do it that way, you can definitely paste it in. The next thing you can do is the second option, which says generate, create from a one-line prompt in a few seconds, which I find so interesting. And then the third and final one is import file or URL, enhance existing docs, presentations, or web pages. So again, that's something I'm going to explore later. For the purpose of this video, I'm quite interested in this one. So I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to use this app to create this presentation. Who knows how it's going to turn out? I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome. But let's go ahead and do it together. So I'm going to click on continue on this middle one right here. And it's going to take us, hopefully, to here. Okay, brilliant. So let's see. So we are on generate here. It says, what would you like to create today? And over here, I can already see three different options. I can see presentation, web page, which is so interesting, right? Or a document. Now, I'm creating a presentation, so I'm going to leave it here. Now, because I'm on the free plan, and when you sign up to Gamma, you can use it for free, but there are some limitations, as you can imagine with anything free. So the first limitation are the number of cards. So over here, I can see that you can have up to 10 cards for free. Now, if you go pro, for example, you can have up to 30 cards if you are pro. Now, I'm not pro and I want to stick to this thing for free for now. So I'm going to just stick to 10 cards over here. Then here we have default. Let's see what that is. Oh, we have traditional or tall, meaning what is the style of presentation. So in this case, traditional means standard size for exporting to PowerPoint, Google Slides, or Keynote. And then we have tall, which says good for text, heavy presentations, or handouts. I'm going to leave it on default because I believe the default is the standard size there. And so here we have some language as well. So we have English and etc. Various languages that you can use. I'm going to stick to English US, which is perfectly fine. Now, I'm trying to test this thing to see how good it is at creating presentations compared to what I'm able to do, and I'm a badass at doing presentations. So let's see how it goes. So for this, I've chosen a whole different brand. So let's say I have a dog grooming business, something that is a little bit unique. So let's put in a description. So it says, describe what you'd like to make. So I'm going to put in as many details as I can because, again, from my experience of using various AI tools, the more information you give them in terms of the vast detail that you give them, the better quality you get. So let me put in create slides for a dog grooming business, specifically for poodles. For poodles. So for poodles, make the slides very entertaining for owners of poodles who may be interested in dog grooming. Okay, so that's my one-line prompt. Again, like I mentioned, this is the first time I'm using this app, so let's see how good it is. So I've said, create slides for a dog grooming business, specifically for poodles. Make the slides very entertaining for owners of poodles who may be interested in dog grooming. Let them know how much, not I, we care about their dog. And use the slides to sell my grooming services. Notice I haven't told it what my services are or how much I charge. So let's see what comes up. Okay, let's fix some of those spelling errors. And now I'm going to click on Generate Outline. Let's see what comes up. Okay, brilliant. So this thing is fast. So it's giving me 10 slides. So slide number 1 is poodle perfection, grooming that cares. Slide number 2 is welcome to a poodle grooming salon. Slide number 3, why poodles deserve the best grooming. So anyway, you can see this. I'm loving this. And if I have this business, then, then I might want to use these slides. What I also love about this is that you can move the slides up and down, according to how you want them to be moved. And if I click on a slide, you can see that I have this plus that comes up, which says add card. So I can add several cards, but I'm up to my maximum for cards here because my maximum is 10 cards. So now imagine that you are happy with this. Let's keep on moving. Down here in the settings section, it says, what is the amount of text you want per slide? Now, when it comes to slides, you definitely want your text to be brief, because the less information, the better. It's more images that sells things. So I'm going to click on a brief over here and select that. Then it says image sources. When I click the drop down on image sources over here, I have automatic, stock photos, web pages, AI images, illustrations, animated GIFs, and so on and so forth. For this, I'm going to click on AI images because I don't want to do any work with this. So AI images here. Then here it says image style optional. You can describe the colors, you can describe the style or the mood as it says over here. Now, for that, I would think that if you had specific color codes that you wanted to use, you can pop them in there, but I'm going to leave that blank. Now we are in the final part of this, which is image model. And here, if I hit the drop down here, you can see various models. Now, when I scroll down, you recognize some of these, including DALL-E. Now, what are these? These are models that generate images. Now, you can see that some of them are paid. For example, this Flux Pro 1.1 is a plus product, and then there are some on Pro. Now, I'm going to select the one that is free, but very good. So I'm going to select this one that says Flux Fast 1.1, which is the fastest model with good quality. So I'm going to select that, which is good for me. And over here, you have the advanced mode. And if I click on the advanced mode, you get to learn, a few more things. And it gives you just a little bit more options, for your text, for example, and so on and so forth. Things that we do not need. So I'm going to leave that because I don't need that for this presentation. Now, the moment of truth, guys, has come. I'm going to click on continue. And you can see here, before I click on continue, it says this will cost 40 credits. Right? So I'm creating 10 cards and it will cost me 40 credits. The reason it says that is because if you're on a free account, you start off with 400 credits over here, right? And if you click on this icon over here, it says learn how to get more credits. So we'll talk about that another time. For now, I have 40 credits to spend. I'm going to click on continue over here. Okay, brilliant. So now it is asking me to choose a theme. Now, to the right-hand side, I have various themes, and I can see that this theme here is quite dark. I'm not really keen on the dark theme, but over here, I can see, some really nice, I quite like this greenish color over here, turquoise color. Let me select this and see what that looks like. Oh, no, this is brighter. This makes me happy. So I'm going to stick with this theme over here, and I'm going to click on Generate. Over here, let's see what happens. I think it's going to give me even more themes. Let's see. Oh, no, it's generating my slides for me. Let's see how they look. Yes, look at my business coming to life. All right, so let me scroll up and see what images. Oh my goodness, I want a dog. Look at this, guys. My slides are ready to use. So now let's have a look before I go buy a dog. Okay, let me stick to the presentation now. Now, what I love about this is look at these images. They are AI generated. Now, if I scroll down, we can have a look at them. How pretty, how gorgeous. I do actually want a dog. How gorgeous is this dog? Look at this. Look at this. And the colors are so inviting and so on. So now let's have a look at what you can do with this. Now, one of the first things you would notice is that the text is changeable. So if I wanted to change this, so it says Poodle Perfection, grooming that cares for your bestie. Right? For example, if I wanted to add more text, I can. If I wanted to remove this, because I don't actually think that this is relevant, I don't need my name on every single slide. So it says horizontal alignment, show last edited time. No, just delete this. I don't need that. See, now that's gone. I don't need that there, right? So now I've been able to change, add more text, remove some elements. Let's click on these three dots. Now, what this allows me to do is it allows me to change color of the text, for example. So if I wanted to make the text red, for example, then I can. And then other things I can do, I can make the text bold, and all of these things you can see. You can edit with AI, for example. You can say, make it more engaging, expand the text, condense the text. So if I say make it more engaging, let's see what happens. Right over here on the right hand side, it's giving me some options. Now, I've never tried this before. You are watching me play with this app real time, right? This tool rather, in real time. So it says, hi Pam, I'm your AI design assistant. Click on the card and then type below to have me change it. Here are some ways I can help make this more concise. And here are some suggestions. Pamper your pooch. Pamper your pooch, expert grooming, your beloved companion. Yes, tailored grooming, luxury spa treatment, grooming fit for your precious poodle. I like this one, right? I really like that. That works with the type of messaging that I would like. So now it has changed it for me. So AI has, can you just see how mind-blowing this is for creating webinars, especially for those of us who, sell for a living. So there are a number of other things you can do. If I click on this image here, for example, let's see what it can do. So I can make it fit. I can also change focus point. I can remove the background of the image here. I can just surprise me. I can edit add an image. Let's do surprise me. Let's see what happens. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So it has removed my image. Let me see how. Is there a way to go back? Let's see, because that would be what to do. Let me see if I can go back. It's gone back from my presentation. Let me click on continue again. Let's see what happens. And click on generate again. Let's see if I can get my precious poodle back. So that will be something to figure out. How do you go back if you have mistakenly deleted an image? But never mind, because of the power of AI, it is now generating the presentation once more again for me. So not all hope is lost, which is good. And I have even more. Oh, this is cute. This wasn't there before. And now I have even more depth to my presentation that wasn't there before, which is brilliant. So it's just giving me another version of my presentation because I went back and I came back again. So again, if I hit this, I can edit with, that's what I was looking for. So I can edit the writing. I can improve the writing, translation, I can improve the layout, I can add an image here, and so on and so forth. I'm going to remove this because I definitely removed that last time. I do not need that. So if I click on here, duplicate card, copy the card, export the card. So there's just so much that you can do. But the beautiful thing about this is that you do not have to do anything whatsoever. I can literally run with this presentation right now. Now, let's imagine that I did want to run with this presentation. Now, how would I go about that? I can click on share. When you click on share, there are various things that you will be able to do. If I click on the share button, it gives me the link so that I can then share this presentation and use it live. I can also click on export and export this presentation, or I can embed this presentation, let's say on a web page, and so on. I can run the presentation and embed it. If you're thinking, how will you know when people have looked at the presentation and so on and so forth, it also has analytics over here, which is amazing. So I have that share button there. However, if I didn't want to share or export outside of this site, I can simply click on present over here, and I can move my presentation. Can you see how it just animates my presentation in for me right there? And I can literally just riff through my presentation. Imagine if you had a client sitting there. and you are good to go. Now to come out of present, I click on escape and I'm back at my presentation. And there you have it, guys, an AI powered presentation. I don't think it's ever been this easy to use AI to absolutely make your life so much easier, blow up your business, make yourself the GOAT in your industry. AI is pretty awesome once you understand how to use the various options, and there are so many. So I want you to drop a comment below and let me know what you thought about this presentation and about the app itself. If you're going to give it a go, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure you come back again for my next video. See you soon.